Hey there, it's Marcus back here in the Decaffeinated Horror Studio. This week I'm going to be opening up and reviewing a random Blu-ray, some random Italian horror Giallo film. So let's get started. Welcome back to my vlog. Every week here I add Italian horror and Giallo films on Blu-ray to my collection, and this week I'm going to do it with a completely random Blu-ray. If you've clicked on this video, you know what the movie is already, but I absolutely do not. So yeah, I have this pile of Blu-rays here. I'm going to draw one at random, open it up, talk about it, pause, watch the movie, finish the vlog. So here we go. I have this GrabBag. What could be more horror movie than this, by the way? And we're just going to put these all in here carefully. I won't, but there's all sorts of things. There's Lucio Fulci Giallo films there. We got a Lamberto Bava movie. No, that's Mario Bava movie. Oh, here's a Lamberto Bava movie. We have Argento movies. And you can tell this is unrehearsed. We got more Argento movies. We have In the Folds of the Flesh, which is some random Giallo movie. And yeah, we have other random movies here. So we're going to put these in here, mixing them up, reaching in blind. We'll see what we get. Careful not to drop it on the floor. And we have, oh, all right. Yeah, so this is Lamberto Bava movie, or movies actually. This is Demons I and II, directed by Lamberto Bava, produced by Dario Argento. Yeah, well, actually, I'm just going to start opening this up now. But all right, I've never seen Demons 2. I've seen Demons 1 decades ago. Demons 1 was from 1985, and Demons 2 from 86. Yeah, and Lamberto Bava and Argento, I know they co-wrote this, or maybe there was other screenwriters involved. I'm not really sure. We'll get rid of the decaffeinated horror GrabBag there. Yeah, so this is 4K restoration from Synapse Films from 2021. I have this great slip case. I really don't know what I'm in for here. I do love this new artwork. There are a lot of bonus features in here, I'm sure. I'll tell you more after I watch this. It looks like there are 2 different cuts of Demons 1, and I'm sure there's audio commentaries and trailers and all the stuff. Let's see what else oh, this is great. This is a movie ticket stub, because Demons 1 takes place in a movie theater where there's an outbreak of demons, and here's a reproduction here of the ticket. And the back, you would never be able to read this from on your screen, but it's some information about the transfer. All right, this is great. Before I look at these other little inserts, here's what it looks like on the inside. And yeah, this is the cover. These are the covers most people are probably familiar with the Demons movies. And let's be careful with these. This is a really nice little package here. All right, and we have some other bonus stuff in here. Man, I didn't know what to think of it when I drew this, actually, but all right, this is just the Synapse Films catalog, but that's cool. Some of these movies may be out of print. A lot of them are still around, I'm sure. The catalog's from 2025, it looks like. So maybe I'm wrong about the year of this release. It looks like there's a poster in here. I'm guessing look at that. God, I never know if the glare is going to ruin the shot here, but yeah, it comes with this free poster. So I guess this is some sort of super special edition. I forgot when I ordered this some months ago. So now that I've talked a bit about the Blu-ray, I'm gonna go watch these movies. And now there's just two movies and special editions or special features to watch. I may be recording part two tomorrow. You'll be able to tell if my shirt changes. So here we go. I'm gonna go watch these. Okay, we're back. It's 2 days later, as it turned out. It took me a while to watch both movies and check out some of the special features on the Blu-ray. But so Demons One, let's get into it. Yeah, produced by Dario Argento, as a score by Claudio Simonetti, who had worked with Dario in the past, as well as there's a fair amount of hard rock and heavy metal on the soundtrack. Billy Idol, Motley Crue, um, Accept, Saxon, all the top of the line hard rock bands of the day. Um, yeah, there's Fiora Argento, Dario's daughter. She has a small role. And of course, it's directed by Lamberto Bava. He had just come off directing A Blade in the Dark in '83. That's his own '80s Giallo movie. So yeah, the plot of the movie, as it were, is that some characters are given, they're given this ticket for a free showing in a movie theater. So a bunch of characters go to see this special premiere of this movie. And what ends up happening is a bunch of people are turned into demons. Everyone's trapped inside. And this is usually where I say, well, I'm not going to spoil too much of the plot. But what plot? I mean, that's the story. That's it. There's not much to this movie. Um, yeah, it's groups of humans fighting off demons for an hour and a half. What more do you want? Um, and actually, I mean, I made fun, but it's directed quite well. It's stylish in a 1980s sort of way. A lot of bright colors, of course. And even the hard rock in the music is used to pretty good effect, as opposed to sometimes Dario Argento at the time would use hard rock in his movies, and sometimes came into conflict what was going on the screen. So no, that all worked well. Again, I mean, this movie's a ton of fun. This is just humans fighting off demons. It's like your Dawn of the Dead, except without any of the thought put into it, without any social commentary, just nonstop. I mean, this movie has so much great stuff. It's got demon transformations. It has head crushings, impalements, skin being ripped off faces, throats being torn out, demons spitting out green goo or whatever it is. There are jump scares. Again, there's no story here. It's so much fun though. It's so over the top. There's just buckets of red blood and great gore effects. Um, Frenzied mayhem, I guess, as if there is such a thing as controlled mayhem. But yeah, so it's just a fun time. Granted, sometimes it's hard to root for dumb characters in movies. Some of the characters make some pretty dumb decisions. Maybe that's why I liked the pimp character in the movie. I mean, that guy just took charge, and he's like shouting at people. He's throwing demons off balconies. He's not messing around. So yeah, this movie is just a splatter fest. It's these demons attacking at the theater, killing off a bunch of humans. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, just go see it. Buy the movie, do what you have to do. See it on streaming. I don't care. It's a hell of a fun ride. Um, yeah, it's all in good fun. Okay, that brings me to Demons 2, the other side of these. I love this case, by the way. So Demons 2, the first Demons movie was a big hit, I guess, in Europe and in America. It did quite well. So in '86, they put out Demons 2. Um, Asia Argento, Dario's other daughter, has a small role in this at the age of 10 years old. I think I imagine it's her first role. Uh, so this movie, I mean, the plot is very similar. Um, it has the same movie within a movie setup that is in the first one. You have the same creative team. Um, this time, all the characters are trapped in a high-rise apartment building, and there's a demon outbreak. Um, I gotta say though, one of the failings of this movie is there really aren't any interesting characters. Granted, maybe the characters aren't as dumb as they were in the first Demons movie, but it's not very interesting characters here. I don't know. I guess Demons Two. I found myself checking my watch actually, or checking my phone during the movie. I think maybe on its own it's good. Um, it's just it's a lot. It's too much of a good thing, maybe. I don't know. It's the same movie. Um, So maybe you saw it on its own, it would be better. I just felt fatigued after Demons One, which is just nonstop demons killing humans and humans fighting back and heavy metal and blood going everywhere and goo and walls coming down. I mean, this movie, which it's pretty derivative and it can't really match up to the first one. I didn't like there was like a novel use of a child becoming a demon and a dog becoming a demon. Um, there was some good, decent action and gore effects. There's a great impaling with a pipe at one point, but um, I don't know. So Demons 2 did pretty well too, and not quite as good as the first one, but alas, there was no Demons 3. It was developed and talked about. Um, the story was gonna be like an airplane was gonna be crash land on an island, and there'd be a demon infestation on this island, but didn't end up happening. And in fact, then they changed ideas of what it was going to be. It actually ended up morphing into the idea behind the movie The Church, the Michele Soavi movie, um, which would come a couple years after this. He was also assistant director for Dario Argento, much like Lamberto Bava started that way. But anyway, so Demons 2 not as fun. Even the special features aren't as great on this 2. Like this one has this little featurette produced by Dario Argento, and it's all about um, his role as a producer throughout his career, where they talk about like the movies he produced with for Lamberto Bava, for Suave. Um, he produced Wax Mask in the '90s, which we'll follow up on that in a future episode. The Church, there'll be an episode on that. I'll talk more about that once we get to it. I need to buy that. It's a really great looking movie. So anyway, in summary, I mean, this was worth the purchase. Absolutely. I got the great little sleeve and the poster and all the stuff. And I love Demons 1. It's just a good time. Demons 2, it's fine. It's just, it doesn't match up with the first one. But yeah, pick this up if you can. Synapse Films, Demons 2 back. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you had fun this week. I know I did. This was a different format. Yeah, but I like doing just a random poll like this. It was unpredictable. There was a bit of frenzy. Not unlike the movie Demons itself, I suppose. And oh, and God, by the way, I'm kicking myself. How did I not mention earlier? At one point, there's a character riding a motorcycle around a movie theater, swinging a sword, hacking up demons. I mean, that's just the cherry on top right there. How do you not want to see that? Um, yeah, so coming up in future episodes, there will be some random picks like this, but next week I think I'm going to do the top 10 Dario Argento movies list I've been working on. My opinion's probably different than some people's, so I'd like to get some feedback on that. So that may be next week, but I got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. I want to do random movies. I want to do Giallo films. I want to cover The Church and Wax Mask, like I talked about. Oh, and I do want to eventually going to open up this Black Friday 2024 order from Vinegar Syndrome. Bunch of movies in here. I forgot what they are, so that'll be fun too. Anyway, like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you next week. Demons and Demons 2, now on the Decaffeinated Horror Movie shelf. See you next week.